This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Attitash Mountain Village. Book your stay directly through the link on our homepage, onedegreeoutside.com.
It's Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Danielle Noyes here with your Noyes notes and forecast over the next 24 hours. The core of the coldest air for this round is over us today and tonight. Temperature-wise, I think we're a degree or two cooler in spots than we were yesterday. Wind still with us, but will gradually ease tomorrow and be even lighter on Friday. So that's really the day you notice the difference because it won't be as gusty and it won't be quite as cold. The weekend storm mainly misses us with a track to the south, but may come close enough to graze us. We've been talking about it all week. More details on that in Insights coming out later on. Meanwhile, I know for our kiddos, it's been an indoor recess stretch here, and that's the case again today in many schools and cities and towns with the feels like temperatures that are only going to be running in the single digits, maybe some lower teens in far southern New England. Actually, northern New England will feel sub-zero. So it's the gloves, the winter hat, the winter coat, the tissues, the chapstick, you want it all to be bundled up. Keep in mind the wind chill is what it feels like to the exposed skin. So if you're bundled up, you're doing all right. Predicted wind gusts today, similar to yesterday, where this morning they're about 25 to 35, and then they do spike up a bit here through the midday to early afternoon with some gusts about 40, 45 miles per hour in spots, and that may result in some isolated pockets of damage here or there, but really just adds that bite to the air. They'll ease somewhat during the evening and overnight, but still be active, 25 to 35 miles per hour, an isolated gust of 40 in spots. And then during the day tomorrow, not quite as strong. I'd say about 35, maybe isolated 40 miles per hour. So it's a gradual process to ease it down. The second half of the day tomorrow, they'll start to relax somewhat. Now, predicted high temperatures today, teens and 20s. For perspective, we should be in the mid to upper 30s for portions of southern New England. So it's a well below average stretch, 10 to 15 degrees in most spots. Maybe we come close to, but probably just shy of 30, even along the south coast. Then you factor in the wind, and this is what it will feel like. Temperatures, the wind chill values, single digits, and sub-zero in far northern New England. Maybe feels like it's right around 10 in southern New England or either side of that. So that's what you're dressing for. Now, in terms of sunshine, we have some out there in spots, but it will fade behind some building clouds from time to time. I can't rule out an isolated flurry. It will be just that, but you do notice that some upslope snow showers continue here across the mountains of far western and northern New England, adding to the upslope snow we've had over the last couple of days. In fact, by the end of the day, an additional 2 to 4 inches in the higher slopes of the Green Mountains and the favorable spots in the northwest-facing slopes of the White Mountains as well. There'll be about a coating to an inch or two on top of what we've had, too, across northern Aroostook County and a few snow showers that will extend down to the Maine coastline during the day today as well, down East Maine. Predicted temperatures tonight, single digits and teens. Keep in mind, again, it's not a damaging wind, but it stays active tonight. So the wind chill tonight will be running sub-zero in portions of southern New England. It's single digits all the way back down to the south coast and about 5 degrees below zero either side of that. And much of central northern New England is cold as 10 below and a few spots of the North Country. So we're certainly bundled up in this stretch. We'll have more on the forecast throughout the weekend. Just about to put together our podcast this week as well, which if you want access to it, you have to check out our Patreon memberships. We got 4 different tiers to choose from here. You can help support our mission, Real Science, get exclusive content, the podcast, live streams on there as well, some niche maps for winter sports enthusiasts. You can check that out. And a big shout out to our 1 Degree Outside champion, Gate City Reflexology and Massage up in Nashua, New Hampshire. Targeted therapy from head to toe. That sounds good to me. Check it out at gatecitymassage.com.